In Bharatanatyam, we will show it like this. But then they show stretching the foot like this and like that. That is all the difference. Otherwise, it is like we depict in Bharatanatyam. Over the years, there have been changes and modifications in the manner of depiction, but the essence of communication has remained. During my visit to Thailand, I had occasion to see a Kon play. In the episode presented, in one scene, Ravana was getting ready to meet Sita in Asokavana. Though I did not know one word of the language or the song that was accompanying the dance, I could very closely follow all that was happening without the help of an interpreter or the guide. How do we depict the attributes of different gods and deities in Bharatanatyam? We picturize an important feature of that particular attribute associated with the god. For example, Shiva can be depicted in different ways, depending on the context and on the attribute that is sought to be portrayed. Shiva as Rishabharuda or Nandi Vahana is depicted by holding the mudra for Nandi, bull, Simhamukam in the left hand, with the right hand holding the mudra Sikaram to denote a person and placing it above the left palm. Then the same Shiva as Linga will be holding the left hand in Patakam and the same mudra Sikaram, which denotes a person to be placed. This is Sivalingam. As the one Chandramauli, we will hold like this. That is Shiva in Bharatanatyam. Shiva as Nataraja is well known to everybody and is shown with Patakam in the right hand and the left hand placed gracefully right across the body and the left foot lifted. Like this. But how it's of Vishnu? Various mudras to depict his different attributes. Tripatakam in both hands with palms held at shoulder level point to Vishnu holding Shankha and Chakra. And we also have this Panakam to show Vishnu. Tripatakam in both the hands at shoulder level. Shankha and Chakra. Right hand in Sarpasirasa held above the head. This is Sarpasirasa. And the left hand stretched along the body with a reclining posture denotes Vishnu reclining on Adisesha. Like this. This shows Ananta Sai or Vishnu reclining on Adisesha. If this is how Abhinaya is developed in Bharatanatyam, how would we visualize Vishnu as Garudaruda or Pakshivahana, God with Garuda as his vehicle? So we show various attributes. Suppose we want to show us Vishnu as Garudaruda or flying on Garuda, how will we show it? We in Tamil Nadu are familiar with temple festivals and the tradition of Utsava idols being carried in procession around town, giving darshan to devotees. In the Vaishnava tradition, the most important Vahana for the deity is the Garuda Vahana. The deity is placed as if he is riding astride on Garuda's shoulders with his feet resting on Garuda's outstretched palms. How can that be depicted? Garuda Sthanakam, as described, is exactly the same posture and the structural pattern of Garuda Vahana found in our temples, And the Garuda Vahana found in our temples is identical with it. This is the Garuda Vahanam that is in our temples. The idol of Vishnu is placed on this and taken. In this posture, the right foot is placed on the ground, the right knee bent backward, and the left knee and the left foot are placed on the ground with the palms open. This is exactly the pose the Thai students practice, but interpret it as Prom Sina, or the four-faced Brahma, as already mentioned. Now, if we have to show Vishnu on Garuda, this is how we will show it. In dance, this is how it can be shown. And this is the Garuda Vahanam which is found in the temples. And this is the same pose the Thai people show for Brahma, and they call it Prom Sena. In all Buddha temples in Thailand, we find depiction of Garuda. You can see this is a Buddhist temple, but we find Garuda in all the stupas and pillars and all that. There is another temple. You can see this is also rows of Garuda. Vishnu seated on Garuda is also well known to Thai people. In the Buddha temples, there on the lintel above the entrance to the main hall or the sanctum, we find this symbol of Vishnu on Garuda. You can see Vishnu on Garuda. That is the entrance to the main hall where Buddha statue is there. It is there. And the next one is a close-up. This picture is taken in Wat Po in Bangkok. Throughout India, in all parts of the country, temple deities are taken out in procession, usually in a palanquin or a chariot. It is only in Tamil Nadu, and wherever its culture has spread, we find the tradition of different vahanas for the deities to go on procession. How do we distinguish the culture of a society or people? We do it with reference to its traditions, customs and practices, and some unique features which are characteristic of that society. The tradition of carrying deities in procession on vahanas is unique to Tamil culture. Such a pose is found in Thai dance, though it is not seen in Bharatanatyam in India today. How is Vishnu depicted in Thai dance? You can see that this pose learned by students in the School of Dramatic Arts is called Chakrit Ritti Rong, mighty Vishnu holding chakra. This is the thing. Look at the pose. It gives the impression of Vishnu flying on Garuda. So they also know Brahma, they also know Vishnu, but the pose has mixed. It is therefore highly probable that the influence on the dance of Thailand and their Abhinaya could have travelled from the Tamil country. The pose and Abhinaya of Prom Sena, Brahma in Thai society, is exactly the same as we would employ for Vishnu as Garuda Vahana in